Hi everybody, welcome back. Today I'm so excited. We're going to be reacting to Billy Strings with Cory Wong. And I don't know Cory Wong at all. I wanted to find a Billy Strings song, and I gotta be honest, I've not yet heard this. I've heard a lot of Billy Strings, phenomenal guitar player, and never heard Cory Wong before. I'll try not to talk too much this time. By the way, if you have any suggestions on songs you'd like any of our instructors to react to, let us know. This is very different for Billy Strings. It's got that cocaine blues style that Rocky Mount bluegrassy. I think sounds like he's using a pig. But this whole vibe is very different. Ah, there's the bluegrass. Okay. A little European with the sax there. That's a soprano sax, which we teach here in Omni, by the way. Just a clean electric guitar. You'll notice they have a acoustic in the back playing rhythm, because there's different types of guitar players. That's so fun. It's fun. I love it. Love the pedal board that he's using. We're going to be diving into pedal boards a little bit more at the school. And the way he's got that set up to just get a clean sound. I like that. That percussion on the upbeats. Love it. Woo! Everybody in unison. Man, that's not easy to do. And then they just kind of let Billy do his thing. He just gets in his own world, right? One of the greatest things you can do is just get in your own world. Let your fingers do what's in here. So he's switched from the soprano now to the alto sax. What incredible tone quality on that saxophone. It's not easy to do, but it's also not impossible to do. I want to make sure that's clear. I mean, none of this is easy, but it's not impossible. Enough practice and good mentors, anybody can get there. That bass line is just carrying the whole thing, and you may not notice it because it's in the background, but without that bass line, this would not be as sweet. The rhythm, the percussion's there, but you'll notice he's using certain sticks to make sure he's not sticking out too much, but also not in the background too much. Wow. And got that organ in the back. You can kind of hear. And that's all about blending in together. It's so important that if you're starting out as a musician, you play with other people. Yeah, and some of those are just those bluegrass scales. It's not just pentatonic. Great job with the production on this. I mean, obviously, incredibly expensive microphones, great studio set, but just a great mix. I'm guessing Cory Wong is the fella there in the jean jacket. Crushed that electric guitar solo earlier. He's also on tour. I'm just going to stop talking so we can kind of enjoy this. There comes the soprano sax. It's coming back. It takes so much practice to get an acoustic guitar to sound that clean all the way through all those licks. And there was that little bluegrass signature, right? This reminds me so much of like Fat Albert. I don't know why. It's something you kind of want to snap to. bum, bum. Right. And you'll notice there's no words, right? One of the beautiful things about bluegrass is they have a way of telling stories. This isn't bluegrass, of course, but this whole song is telling a story, and they're not even using words. Just that universal language of music that we believe in so heavily. Oh, incredible range on the saxophone. There's that organ as you pan out. Look at that pedal board, man. It's worth more than my car, I bet. Yeah. The harmonics, you'll notice there he's using. It's getting more and more popular nowadays. Also a great way to tune your guitar. We talk a little bit more about that in some of our courses, but it's got that pad filling in at the bottom. You'll notice you don't always have to play. The bass is dropped out completely. The acoustic guitar's dropped out. Saxophone's out and percussion's out, right? Knowing when to play, knowing when not to play. Knowing when to kind of step in, take a little bit of lead, but then letting others shine. I love it. Billy.
Yeah, that felt great.
I love it. It's joy. It's joy. I have some friends who are on the same label with Billy, and I've just heard nothing but incredible things about him. If you've watched any Billy Strings content, of course we could have gone to Dustin Abaghi. You'll know he's a phenomenal musician on that guitar. It's not easy to get that far, and so it's okay to be discouraged when you're not keeping up with some of those licks. Tommy Emmanuel, that kind of thing. It's a totally different level of giftedness, but at some point they just started right where you and I start. Learning the basics of guitar, falling in love with it, playing the songs that we love to play, and playing with other people. So I think there's definitely some takeaways for all of us with a beautiful song like this. This is the kind of thing you just want to study to, jam to, listen to as you're doing some busy work. There with Cory Wong, also phenomenal band. There's different kinds of guitar playing abilities. There's fingerstyle, lead guitar, rhythm, and then even just picking away the bluegrass style. So you don't have to be all of those things. You can kind of focus on one category of being a guitar player, but of course you have to start somewhere. And then I think takeaway number 2 is like play with other people. That's part of the purpose of learning to play an instrument, is maybe playing with someone in your family, playing with friends, playing in a setting, and maybe even to the point where you get paid to play the instruments that you love to play. But it all starts somewhere, and it starts, I think, with lots of practice and hopefully taking lessons from people that care about you, care about your education in music, and help you want to grow. So if we can do that for you at Omni School of the Arts, we hope that you'll check us out. Until next time, let us know, what other videos should we react to? See ya.